I'm going to hand over to Tatesha Rowe, who will give us the KPREIT's ESG report.
Thank you, Mr. Richards. Certainly, we would not have been able to present to you our outstanding results today if it was not for our talented, committed, and dedicated team. We work very hard to accomplish not only our high-level goals, but also personal goals. And so, as our most valuable asset, we ensure that there are strong policies in place to support our team members. We operate in an environment of respect. We are like family. I know it might sound cliche, but we really are. And to balance our hardworking nature, we also ensure that there is fun, relaxation, there is rest. We support our team in terms of ensuring that there are policies and programs in place for mental health support and the physical health support. And of course, training and development, we will certainly continue to invest in our team by ensuring that they have adequate tools and resources to effectively carry out their job functions. We're a high-performing team, and so it is imperative that we have all the resources that we need so that we can continue to have outstanding results. Environment, on our environmental front, this is very important for us in terms of how we operate. In 2021-22, we officially launched our Green Initiative Program and Policy. Last year, we accomplished the Silver Award in the Green Business Jamaica program that is offered by NEPA. And I am proud to announce that we have accomplished the Gold Award this year. We, in terms of the policies that we implemented and some of the initiatives, it ranges from the kind of material that we use to clean. Our solar project, that is something that we introduced, and we're actually in the procurement process. So that also added to our overall standing. We will definitely continue to include our neighboring communities as part of our green initiatives by donating our recycling bins. We did that last year, donated some recycling bins to Red Hills Primary. We also have our local properties. We have a recycling program on all of those properties, beach cleanup, and just environmentally safe and best practices. We'll continue to engage in those. It is an annual assessment, and so by November we'll be assessed again. So it is important that we are maintaining all the initiatives that we implemented for the year. So we're very happy that we were able to accomplish this Gold Award as we set out to accomplish. On the social front, giving back to our community is always important to us. It assists us in being better citizens. The team members get an opportunity to give back to persons in the communities in which we have our properties in particular, supporting the communities in which we operate, as I said before, with a focus on youth development and the environment. And as you can see on my screen there, we were handing over a prize to the 3-on-3 basketball competition winners in Delacree Park. We also have donated over $1 million to groups and organizations in support of their lunch programs, their community sporting events, laptops, furniture. And as part of our 15th anniversary celebration, I am happy and we're very proud that in partnership with Food for the Poor, we were able to donate a house to a mother who is well needed, and her children in the Callaloo Mews community. And that community neighbors our 591 Spanish Town Road property. So that was an outstanding accomplishment for us for last year. Of course, we continue to partner with individuals and groups in these communities. And of course, we'll be extending our partnership pool. Governance, we do have strong governance structures in place. Currently, there are 7 independent directors, 4 board committees, and of course, annually, we have our annual board evaluation on training. Our board members have expertise in the fields of investment financing, accounting, real estate, human resources, and law. We have adopted the PSOJ code on corporate governance Just to strengthen our structure and accountability framework, we've implemented conflict of interest and whistleblower policies in keeping with global best practices. And I'm also happy and proud to announce again that for last year, our JSE Corporate Governance Index score improved, and we accomplished a score of 87.63. This is coming from a score of 81. And I just want to note here that this is due to deliberate and intentional on our part to ensure that, one, we are looking at the areas where there are weaknesses to improve, and also to ensure that our stakeholders and shareholders in particular, that they feel valued, their rights are respected. We ensure that we're disseminating information in a timely and accurate manner. The board of directors, they understand their responsibilities and they take them seriously. So this ranking shows that KP is not just concerned about our financial performance, but also to ensure that we have a solid company that takes our responsibilities seriously, and that a shareholder, regardless of how many shares you're holding, that your rights will be upheld and that we will operate with the highest level of integrity and transparency. Communication, of course, is important with our stakeholders. It is important that information is disseminated in a timely manner and that it is accurate also, because I know that you, the investing public, you rely on this information to invest, to know whether or not you're buying, selling, or to know what we're doing with your dollars. And so we have a dedicated investor relations officer that is always available to respond to any queries that any of our shareholders, stakeholders may have. We've aligned our ESG and sustainability goals with those of the UN Development 2030 goals. And in addition to the ones that we've already implemented, we plan to develop rainwater harvesting just for additional water supply to our buildings on our properties. Of course, as I had aforementioned, we'll be installing solar generated power on all our properties, installation of solar flood lamps to replace some fluorescent lamps that we still have at some of our properties, translucent roof sheets to permit natural lighting, so we are not relying so much on, from electricity, or if in the cases where we're using solar. Planting of trees with small roots for low dependency on water. And of course, ensuring that we are educating our stakeholders about the importance of protecting our environment. So it's our shareholders, it's our tenants, it's our partners in the various communities, so that they can too play their part in protecting Mother Earth. Of course, we will continue our environmentally friendly practices. We plan to increase our partnerships and donations and our volunteer hours with our social projects that we have. And we'll certainly be building on the policies, the systems that we have in place, and with the aim of accomplishing these goals that we set out.